Greetings all, this is Will Man from Toledo, Ohio. How is everybody doing? Everybody doing okay out there? I hope everybody's doing great. Today is December 15th, 2016. It is currently 5:17 p.m. here in Toledo, Ohio. This is Will Man, and I am live in my office slash room. I don't know, the lighting is a little different in here. Why it looks like I have a black lip or something. It's my lips are very chapped due to the weather. It's 14 degrees outside, and the wind is just blowing, and it's a dry air. We're stuck in this polar vortex weather. It's causing my lips to be very dry, and my knuckles were cracking yesterday at work and being very painful. But other than that, I was out and about and went to the local mall and went to the theater. And surprisingly enough, I was able to still purchase a ticket for the 7 o'clock premiere of Rogue One, a Star Wars story. And that's coming up here within 2 hours, so I need to get my costume together and roll me up a fatty. So, just want to go live for a moment. I want to talk about, what I do. I'm going to be doing a lot of other different types of medium, different work, not all, truthing and discovering, exposing the demons in life. I'm going to be doing some other stuff too in the future with a buddy of mine named James. So look for a new show. It's going to be called The James and Will Show. It's going to be called Toledo Truth Topics. It's going to be something. It's going to be the new year, January. Maybe say goodbye to 2016, say hello to 2017. YouTube podcast, basically. He's a cool cat. Somebody I've known for a little over a year, I'd say. I go to this bar down the street from my work, and I run into him, and every so often we talk, and it's good conversation. And I say, I do YouTube videos, and he's like, oh man, I really want to get into that. And I'm like, well, our good conversation could lead to great discoveries with an audience, so let's go ahead and do it. So that's going to be our thing for 2017. We're going to start a new podcast, and I'm still going to be doing stuff on the side, but we're going to be really pushing some information through this podcast. It will be humorous, it will be serious, it will be all types of enjoyable, and you may be interested. So tune in. It'll be coming soon. So that was just a promo, really, for my future self. So yeah, Rogue One, a Star Wars story. It's been a long time in coming. We never really thought we would even get this far in the Star Wars universe, but it's here. It's on the big screen, and I'm gonna go wait in line. So, without further ado, I just want to let you know I'm super hyped up. There weren't too many people there actually buying tickets, but it's gonna be an hour, so I'm gonna get a move on. And I wish you all to stay warm on this Thursday Eve. They're saying tomorrow is gonna be just as chilly, so winter's here. It came a little early this year, but it's here. Polar vortex is here, and we have to suffice to it. So some might of you be asking, what is Rogue One, a Star Wars story? It is the story, spoiler alert, please stop watching this if you don't want any Star Wars Rogue One spoilers, because I'm going to get into that now. Spoiler alert, please click the backspace button and go to another video if you do not want to hear any spoilers. I repeat, spoiler alert for Star Wars Rogue One. Give you a nice little pause there. Okay, so I haven't seen the movie yet, but I'm a Star Wars fan, and I can pretty much tell you what's going to happen in this movie just from the 3 minutes I've seen in the trailer. You know, we're getting, basically the saga goes 4, 5, 6 from the 70s, and then in the 99 to 2004, I think it was, they did 1, 2, and 3. Now they're going and they're doing fillers and standalones. So what we're seeing today is the small story, it's a small story between 3 and 4. It's going to be basically setting 4 up. So it'll be interesting. There's going to be a giant space between 3 and this one. But this one's going to be closer to 4. It's going to be this one at 4. So this is like a story. You know what I mean? Like if there's 10 points between the numbers 3 and 4, this is on the 0.8 versus, closer to 3 than 4. It's closer to 4. Because this is the story, again, spoilers for Star Wars Rogue One, a Star Wars story, and so this story actually takes place before Episode 4, A New Hope, and it will tell you the prologue, basically on how Princess Leia ended up with the plans to destroy the Death Star. We're probably not going to see a young Luke Skywalker. We're probably not even going to see Princess Leia. We're definitely going to see a Darth Vader, and that's probably the only character that we're going to really know. As far as from the originals, there might be 1 or 2 droids that we see. Maybe 1 or 2 characters that they could CGI from the originals, but this is going to be basically a whole new character base to bring forth. You might see some characters from the cartoon Clone Wars and what was that cartoon? Rebels? Yeah, Star Wars Rebels. There might be character reference to them two animation series made by Disney. It's all made by Disney now, folks. Disney owns the rights to pretty much every story out there today. I mean, they own Stan Lee and they own George Lucas. Like, those are the 2 main storytellers that I enjoy. And it's just like, wow, you own them both. They could do cross-references any which way they wanted to. But, yeah, so we're going to see, just a whole new saga, basically, of the franchise. And it's going to be nice. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm thinking I'm just going to go simple with a Darth Vader jacket and a Anakin Skywalker robe over it, sort of pulling you this way or that way. What the hell happened here? Got some stuff on my shirt. Sorry, guys. So yeah, this is Will Man, Toledo, Ohio. Just wanted to go live for a moment, trying out the new CameraFi app. Updated it. Doesn't seem to be much different about it. Actually, nothing at all. So there's no chat history. You can still draw on it. Give myself a nice little hoo-hoo. A Fu Manchu, I think is what it's called. So yeah, you can still draw on the app. Yeah, so this is Will Man signing off. Look forward to future videos of truthing. I know there's a lot going on in the news right now, but I've sort of been distracted by the holiday season, work, and Star Wars. Yeah. Oh, and the winter. Everything slows down in the winter, it seems like. Mother Nature's sort of more fierce. I guess we can take some time in decoding some stuff while I do something with this. I don't even know if I have anything. But there's a movie or it's not even a movie, it's a TV series. It's a Netflix original series. I've been watching it on Netflix. It's called Marco Polo. It's basically the story of the Chinese and Mongolian dynasty in the late 1200s, their reign and their fall, and how Marco Polo, the expeditioner, sort of played into the whole story, which is sort of strange because, damn, I got dirty everywhere. Because I didn't know Marco Polo even went to do all that, really. They say, his father traveled the Silk Road as a merchant, and Marco Polo apparently was left to the Khan, Mongolian king, and he then made him, Marco Polo, his loyal servant, and gave him, freedom within his palace wall. And he learned some things, and it's a pretty good series. You should check it out. It's called Marco Polo. I'm decoding it. There's not much there, but there are some small leads that will lead me to other things, I do believe. So that's just what I do. And that's what I'm going to do tonight. I'm going to look at Rogue One, and I'm going to see what they're actually feeding us. Yes, there's going to be beautiful Star Wars story for our diehard Star Wars fans like myself, but there's also going to be some decodes. There's going to be some kind of secret wizard agenda instilled in this story, and it's going to be millions that go to see it because it's tied to Star Wars, and that's the true reason why I'm going. But God's work is God's work, so I continue on the good fight, much like I hope you guys do. So please share, do whatever you gotta do. Just have faith, and if you need some reassurance on faith, private message me. We can talk. I'm gonna start doing self-help and motivational smaller videos, just like little messages. So look for those. I want to raise your spiritual balance, and I want everybody to be happy and peaceful within. That is the true way to change the world, by showing each and every one of you the right path, and hope you make the right choice, because it all does go back to the choice that you personally make. So again, this is Willman, Toledo, Ohio. I want to thank you for tuning in. Please be safe out there on this Thursday evening. Stay confined to warmth if you can. Alright. Peace.